It's yours truly, Barbershop Pop, and today we are going to discuss the issue with shady journalism. This has become very popular among YouTube content creators. One in particular, the Joe Budden Podcast. Some of the featured guests are Marc, Lamont Hill, and Queen's Flip. By the way, shout out to Queen's Flip. I like Queen's Flip, etc., etc., etc. This is a clip from Joe Budden Podcast and the exact moment when they blow their own spot, calling each other out about what they do for clicks and views. Check this out.
This Tasha K shit about the minor, I don't know about. Ain't got nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me. I don't know that story. I don't even know the story. But he's not suing me. He's just mentioning he's basically saying like that I got used. Yeah, I mean, I would say he's not going to. I didn't do anything wrong. People have a right to interview people. I interviewed Brian McKnight, ex-wife, and Brian McKnight Jr., the first one. And when I interviewed them, they told their truth. There's a lot of Brian McKnight Jr.'s out there. I just don't want to be confused. I didn't want there to be any.
When he catch you,
and do you stand by that? You stand by the interview?
All that MMA shit.
Yeah, why would I not interview?
Come out.
No, I'm saying, do you stand by now in retrospect? Now that he's
I stand by the interview. I didn't go looking for people. They asked if they could.
Marc was doing shady journalism.
Of course he was.
He did it, and now he's doing the.
And ran his Patreon up.
Bam. Joe Budden just blew Marc Lamont Hill up. Marc was doing shady journalism. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. They don't care about the truth. They just do it for likes and clicks. Because he knew he had a problem with Brian McKnight. And then he went and interviewed Brian McKnight's ex-wife and stepson or someone in his family. But he knew that he had an issue with them. And he had an issue with he knew Brian McKnight had an issue with them. And he was already talking greasy about Brian McKnight because he ran with the story when he heard it. He don't care about the truth. He just want, clicks and views. So Brian McKnight is a big name. So he feel he bring Brian McKnight down. He make himself look bigger. And this is what a lot of them do. Now they're going to discuss. Now he's going to blow Joe Budden up. Listen.
Professor shit.
It's not shady journalism shit. Did I think it was going to get views? Of course. That's why we interview certain people. That's why you brought Dr. Umar here, right? Because you thought it'd get views. You didn't bring him because you didn't think it was going to get. You didn't do it to educate the public on the African-centered perspective. You did it because you thought niggas would get clicks. And that's the same. And so, I interviewed them because I thought it would get clicks.
But we had smoke. And because I know we got smoke, I'm going to get your ex-wife and your child.
But that's not what happened. That's a great story. And if
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. He was already talking greasy about Brian McKnight. So then he went and interviewed Brian McKnight's, I think his son and his ex-wife, who had issues with Brian McKnight as well. So this is, let's gang up on Brian McKnight. And this is what Marc Lamont Hill did so he could get some views. He did it on his own, he got his own show where he did it, where he called himself interviewing them so they could spill their dirty laundry on Brian McKnight. And then he called Joe Budden out for interviewing Dr. Umar Johnson, knowing he don't care but to follow what Umar Johnson is preaching because Umar Johnson is a crook. He did it for views. People like Umar Johnson is like the WWF. He's just a big show. No real substance. It's fake. He's just a faker. And Joe Budden know that Umar Johnson gets views, so Joe Budden brought Umar Johnson on his show to talk that garbage that he talks. Anyway, let's listen into what they, because these are the hosts from Joe Budden Podcast going at each other.
If that is what happened, I would be like, cool. They reached out to me.
Marc, you had smoke with Brian McKnight before then. Why are you being obtuse?
I'm not being obtuse. I'm saying yes. Just because I'm affirming what you're saying. I'm not being obtuse.
But we're saying...
You're saying I had beef with Brian McKnight, and so then I interviewed his wife and kids, right? That's what you're saying. And you're saying I did it because of the smoke.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying yes. That's not obtuse. I'm saying yes.
You say yes, but there's a lot of words that come with the yes. I'm sorry.
No, it's not
you're right.
Words you up sometimes. So I understand that. Words be having them in the chokehold.
You got an issue with Brian McKnight. Oh my God, man. This is crazy, yo. Oh man, Brian McKnight is talented, yo. Brian McKnight is known for being an artist, for his artistry, for his real estate. What the hell are you known for? Talking about people like Brian McKnight. Get out of here, man. Well, we already know what the issue is with the shady journalism. They're in it for the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to kick ass.
Terrorists and governments play the same game. Banks and big business take the same blame. Open your brain. The Klan and the cops are the same. Slave quarters blocks and prison blocks are the same. They only separated by name, overrated by fame. What's in the name? A colonist is the same. People can't really see it because they blocked by the name. But really Nazi Germany and your block is the same. Look, Wall Street and Main Street, really that's the same street. Drug talk, corporate talk, really that's the same speak. Boom back, boom bit, really that's the same beat. A throne or a chair in your home, that's the same seat. I wrote and recorded this album in the same week. California and Barcelona, it got the same heat. I wrote the same street, put no trust in the game. Good cop, bad cop, they one and the same. Same shit. You know, this, rappers and politicians, they want the same thing. To kneel before they match, they kiss the same ring. But Solomon and Selassie, them are the same king. So from Ross and the Mali, I spit the same swing. Ding, 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 there goes the bell. I'm the same as heaven, this beat's the same as hell. I'm the same as a plane that lift off, fly. They the same as a rip off, a lie. I remind you, don't let the criminal mind blind you. Instead, let the spiritual mind find you. See, I'm you, just 20 years ahead. It's to your advantage, you get KRS-One and rewind what he said. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Look. Drug cartels is what sells the medical. Drug spots and drug stores are identical. Y'all need to wake up and join with the woke folk.